Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna look at my Lone Rider bags. I normally have them on my BMW, my GS, but you have to have the rack installed on the rear, and I don't like the look of that. So Lone Rider came out with a adapter kit. So this is my older bag. You can attach it here and here on the rack, but what I said, I don't like that. So they have a new, well, it's out for a little bit already, for I think a year, something. An adapter kit, so you can put it on the plate on it and just install it on the Vario mounts on the GS itself. So it looks a lot cleaner, and then I can take stuff with me. So let's see how this goes. So let's see what's in the box. Well, it certainly is good packaging. A box in a box. Hold on. Oh, that doesn't look so bad. I thought you have to install everything on it, but it comes pre-assembled, most of it. This is the left side. Let's see how it looks. So I just laid everything out. Doesn't look that difficult. I think we should begin removing some bolts from the bags at the moment, how they are now, and just fit the right plate back to the bags. So it looks like we need a Torx 30 with the security hole in it, just to get it loose. I'll just do them one by one. They're not really tight. Not as tight as I would expect, but okay. Now let's do the handy part. So I think all the screws are loose now. Just to remove these buckles. So that's that. So as you can see, some hardware fell in. Let's see if you can see that. So here on top of the bag you can see what came out, together with the screws. Not that bad. And we have all the replacement parts new, so and I think the new screws are also a bit longer, I think. Yes, they are longer, so I guess because the plate is thicker, the new plate. So we'll see. So the new plate should go on like this. Just have to maneuver some straps through it. I think only the bottoms, these ones. Then I should be able to attach it. It's gonna be a bit finicky, I think, to get this done, but let's see. So it's gonna be a bit hard to get this on camera, But let's see if I can manage. You have to put this part on the outside, like so, just to get a more attached to the bag. And now I have to get some screws through. I'm not gonna get this on camera, I think. I'll show you in a minute. So what I've done, let's see if you can see this. Over here we have the long strut, I think. I have some bolts here on the inside, or some nuts on the inside and the bolts on the outside. So you're not gonna see it on camera anyway, so I'll show you when it's done. So the screws are all in now, except for the one behind here. It's a bit hard to see. There is one behind there, but I have no idea how I can get there. But it looks that they're all in. So just tighten them up and we're good to go. So I'll do that. I'll get the other bag. If it's different than this one, I will show you, but I think it's exactly the same process, so I'm not going to show it twice. From what you even can see when I do it. But let's check it out. So I just installed the other side. It's well, exactly the same. Just get the old the bolts out and the nuts on the inside, and then screw on the new bolts and the nuts on the inside, and you're done. Let's see if you can see anything about this. This is the strut that I showed you earlier. This is let's see. This is the old one that goes on here, and these are the corner brackets on the inside, just to stiffen it up a little bit. Let's mount. Let's see. Now we have to mount the part that goes in here. So you have a 3-point system here, here, and here, which should be nice and sturdy. Let's see how we can do that. So now we're on the left side of the bike. We have to remove the footpegs. But we'll manage. So that's it. So this one should go here on top. This plate goes in front. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I'll maybe take it off later just to get it black. Because that is what looks a lot better, I think. But for now it doesn't matter. So we'll have to just put it in loosely. So this one will go up here. Other way, of course. And now we have to tighten this one. So this should be it. Oh, nice and tight. I'll tighten them a bit more later. Let's first see if it works. So I have my bag from the left side, so should go in like this. So first the bottom part. just for rigidity, and then well, that's better than I expected. Yeah, that's nice. It's a lot better than the other bags I have owned. Much quicker and really sturdy. It's not really sturdy, but it won't fall off, and I can get a lot of crap with me, so I like it. Well, I'll take the bike outside and I'll show you the other side. I will get the other adapter on the footpegs. It's the same as the other side, so I will show you how it looks with both bags on it and how it looks without the bags on it. So in order to get this bracket off, we need to remove the exhaust, because otherwise I cannot get to the bolts here underneath. So let's do that. So now this bracket should go like this, and but I don't like the look, so we're gonna clean it. I'm gonna use some plastic dip. I know plastic dip is not gonna be perfect, but for off-road use, it's gonna get a lot of scratches anyway. It's good enough. I like the rubberized feel of it. So a bit of rubbing alcohol, just to get all the grease off. I put a little bit of tape around the already plastics. Let's get some plastic dip on it. First you want a bit of a light coat, just to get it adhesion right. Let it dry and put a few coats on it. So, painted them all. Should be dried out now. Let's see if you can see it. Let's put it on the bike. Looks decent. Okay. This one. that's it. Nice and sturdy. Shouldn't be too rigid. It needs to move. This is going nowhere. Excellent. Nice.